Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Opening week in the NFL is an exciting time for everybody, including these two teams here today. It's the Jaguars going up against the Panthers. And we'll take you out to Everbank Field for this matchup.
The Panthers are back deep, waiting to return the kick. The Jaguars ready here for the kickoff. The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. Green's got it. Coming onto the field at quarterback, he led Central Florida to its first major bowl win with a Fiesta Bowl victory over Baylor and was the offensive MVP of that game, Blake Bortles.
Yeah, he's a big old boy, as they would say, and he is country strong, no doubt about it when you watch him play. And to me, that's his biggest strength, the fact that he's big, he has a presence on the field, and he is definitely the leader of the football team.
The Jaguars will take the snap from the 35. Has Thomas. Thomas marked down at the 47.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
The Jaguars break huddle and show a jumbo look. And gains about one. Here's a look at the offense. And this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. Set up now at the 46. 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Coleman's there that time for the tackle. As we set now, the defense. Remember, he was the defensive player of the year in 2013, and he is Luke Kuechly.
Every defense would love to have a middle linebacker like Luke Kuechly, just where they can read the plays, get to the guys, make the tackles. Just a hard worker and a great leader.
Bortles lining up in the pistol. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 45. And that'll probably go as a drop. If this last sequence is any indication, this defense is going to give that quarterback fits as this game goes along.
It was a good series for the defense, no question about it. They learned a lot there. Let's see if they can do it more as the game goes along.
It'll be a touchback. Heading to the huddle, the quarterback who took his team to the NFC South title in 2013, Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
And it'll be Nordman back to punt. He's going to try and return this punt. Brought down at the 26. And a run back of about 12. The Jaguars offense will try to buck the trend here, as now we'll see if the punting units can stay on the sideline for a little while, because defense has been the order of the day here, Phil.
Well, Jim, listen, this has been kind of refreshing. I love it that the defenses are dominating both sides, so defenses take advantage of this and keep on rocking.
They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd down and 10. And now here's the toss.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense in 3rd and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
Welcome back to the action on a day where defenses have ruled. 3rd down now. Bortles will be taking this snap out of the pistol. And it's caught by Alan Hearns. And you know, Phil, not a lot to go on here. It's still early in the second quarter, but this is a different-looking defense to my eyes.
Yeah, Jim, I think you're right. I like the way the defense is playing. That was a great job that time, making that third down stop and getting off the field.
Brown's going to take this one from the 22. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. The Jags are ready to return the kick. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Robinson's ready to start this next possession. They're staring at a deficit, and he's not had a first half to remember up to this point.
Not going to blame it all on him. There's a lot of people to blame on the offensive side, and I'm going to start with the coaches. You just got to have a better plan on how to get your star wide receiver open. They haven't done that. He's really had no chance to get it done.
The Jaguars take it from the 23. They're setting up screen. Makes the reception. And it's Roman Harper who makes the tackle. Timeout called by the defensive unit. The Jaguars come out. Jumbo package on the field. Makes the catch in the open field.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
First and 10. They'll run it here. Taken down at the 39.
Well, you got to know the situation.
The Jaguars are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. 2 tight ends on the field here. 2nd and 10. Run it right. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
That was an awesome job by the running back that time, breaking those tackles. In the NFL, the low man wins. That time, the running back was the low man.
First down at the 50. Back to the ground. That's a gain of 8. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or 2, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense.
The football sits at the 42-yard line. Second down, 2 to go. The Jaguars get a first down. And with that, we've come to the end of the first half here off the banks of the St. Johns River. We'll be back to Jacksonville for the start of the third quarter after this. Jim Nance, Bill Sims. Everbank Field is our site today, and the third quarter is about to commence. Green's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Jaguars talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do. And Coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going. The Jaguars running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time.
When it's third and long on the offensive side, you have very few choices on how to pick up a first down. Call one of them and see if you get lucky and see if it works.
The Jaguars step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
The Jaguars don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Brown's got it now. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line. And a run back of about 7. The Panthers getting ready for the kickoff. Flag is out.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The kicker just couldn't keep it in bounds there.
Automatic first down.
Halfway through the third quarter. Screen. Has to extend for that one, and he's got it. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The Jaguars come out in a jumbo set. Toss to the outside. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
The Jaguars snap it at the 41. Keeps his legs moving.
The Jaguars know what a situation they were in right there, and it was a tough one. Third and long, what are you going to do? Well, they decide to run the football, and I agree with that. If you try to throw it down the field, it probably was going to lead to a mistake.
And not a favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback. And it'll be Nortman back to punt. That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Jaguars weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to... An extra tight end on the field for this one. Searching for space to the right. And he gains maybe 3.
Good job of the defensive line.
The Jaguars come to the line. First down marker is at the 32. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Hard to second-guess the offense in a situation like this. Third and long, to think you're going to throw the football down the field and pick it up, that's not going to happen. So you try to maybe catch the defense by surprise. Well, that run play didn't surprise them. Great job on the defensive side.
And a flag comes out.
Pass interference. Offense.
How about that? The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Bortles ready for the snap, empty backfield. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Room to work. Bortles going to get himself up here and slide the play to an end.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
To send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Robinson's got the grab on the touch pass.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
2 minutes to go in the second half. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the fourth quarter. The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Going to go draw. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Well, Jim, that's a tough play call right there, running the football. When you're down multiple scores here late in the game, you only pick up a couple yards. I don't think you can afford to make those kind of decisions.
Second down and 9. Handoff out of the eye.
Here in the fourth quarter, and you're down on offense, it takes courage to call that running play, and it backfires. That time they run it, and they only pick up a few yards.
Third and 5. And he's taken down.
Well, you just get tired of sending 4. Or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
Double tight end formation. Robinson's in his hands, complete, touchdown.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big win.